Part 1. The Birth of a Prodigy. Most shonen protagonists are absurdly overpowered. Goku, Naruto, Ichigo, but Tanjiro Kamado? He's different. Despite wielding sun breathing and having an unbreakable spirit, he's never miles ahead of his peers. Zenitsu, Inosuke, Kaneo, even Jinya, they all keep up in their own way. But what if that changed? What if Tanjiro was born a prodigy, carrying Yoriichi's powers from the very beginning? In this alternate world, the moment Tanjiro is born, the mark of a demon slayer glows faintly on his forehead. His parents think it's a harmless birthmark, but it's the demon slayer mark. From childhood, his body is unnaturally strong, his reflexes sharp, his awareness terrifying. Even at 7 years old, he can see the flow of breath and movement in others, the transparent world. Tanjiro, his father, notices this miracle early. He begins teaching his son the Hinakami Kagura far earlier than in the original story. Unlike most humans, Tanjiro's body can handle the extreme strain of sun breathing. By the time his father passes away, Tanjiro's dance is flawless, almost divine. He spares them both, sending Tanjiro to Sakanji Urokadaki, realizing this boy isn't ordinary. And he's right, because under Urokadaki's training, Tanjiro achieves something no student has ever done. He masters all 10 forms of water breathing in just months, not years. His instincts, strength, and clarity of movement rival even seasoned Hashira. Urokadaki immediately contacts Kagaya Ubuyashiki, the core master, telling him that this boy may be the future of the Demon Slayer Corps. Part 2. Rise of the Marked Swordsman. After final selection, Tanjiro and Nezuko are summoned to meet the Hashira far earlier than in the original story. Sanemi tests Nezuko the same way, stabbing her arm, taunting her with his blood, but this time, the result is completely different. Tanjiro breaks free from Abanai's grip with brute strength alone. His Demon Slayer mark glows red-hot as he dashes forward, disarming Sanemi with a single swing. Everyone freezes. The boy who just passed final selection just overpowered a Hashira. Even so, Tanjiro remains calm, begging them to trust Nezuko. When she turns away from Sanemi's blood, the Hashira are forced to accept the siblings. Ubuyashiki smiles softly, realizing that this boy could be the bridge between humans and demons. From there, Tanjiro's story accelerates. The Asakusa arc never happens. Kagaya sends him directly to Lady Tamayo to study demons. Muzan never meets Tanjiro in the city, meaning their first true encounter is delayed. His first major mission is the Tsuzumi. With one strike of the flowing dance, the lower moon is obliterated. Killing the lower moon single-handedly puts Tanjiro on the Corps' radar. Kagaya sees his potential and sends him to train with the strongest Hashira alive, Gyomei Himejima. Separated from Zenitsu and Inosuke, Tanjiro doesn't board the Mugen train. And that changes everything. Part 3. The Sun Reborn. While Rengoku faces Inmyu and Akaza on the train, Tanjiro trains under Gyomei, the stone Hashira. The two develop a bond of mutual respect. Gyomei helps Tanjiro refine his selfless state, teaching him how to fight without rage or intent, the same aura that made Yoriichi invisible to demons. Jinya, Gyomei's apprentice, also benefits from sparring with Tanjiro. His progress skyrockets, learning fragments of the selfless state just by observing. Together, they become the Corps' strongest duo. But tragedy strikes elsewhere. Without Tanjiro's sun breathing or Nezuko's blood art, the entertainment district ends in disaster. Daki and Jotaro slaughter Tenjin, Zenitsu, and Inosuke. The loss devastates Tanjiro, driving him deeper into training. Gyomei, worried for the boy's sanity, sends him with Jinya to the swordsmith village. There, Tanjiro faces Hantengu, and for the first time, meets a true challenge. His Yoriichi-like abilities give him an edge, but Hantengu's split bodies test his focus. Protecting Nezuko forces him to finally unleash the full Hinakami Kagura as intended. He decapitates Hantengu's core before sunrise. Kaza and Kokushibo with minimal losses, their coordination flawless. Shinobu still sacrifices herself to kill Doma, but the rest survive. When the final battle with Muzan begins, Tanjiro channels everything: Yoriichi's gift, Gyomei's strength, and his own will. Surrounded by the strongest generation of slayers in history, They overwhelm the Demon King. As the sun rises, Muzan disintegrates under Tanjiro's final strike. This time, the dawn doesn't just bring peace, it brings perfection. Tanjiro isn't just the successor to Yoriichi's power. He is its evolution.